Hey, welcome to another 3-round 2025 NFL mock draft. Max Chadwick alongside Dalton Wasserman here, staying in the AFC South with the Indianapolis Colts picking number 14 overall in the 2025 NFL draft. Again, we're doing a 3-round mock draft for the Colts. If you want to do your own mock draft, whether it be 1 round or a full 7 rounds, you can do it using the PFF Mock Draft Simulator for your favorite team or all 32 NFL teams, and you can trade players and picks with the PFF Mock Draft Simulator. So again, find it at pff.com for the best mock draft simulator on the planet right now. All right, Dalton, we're not doing any trades in this mock draft, so we're going to start the draft right there with Indianapolis picking number 14 overall in this draft. See how the board falls to us here at number 14 overall. So
Starks is gone.
Yeah,
that would have been a prime guy for this team.
You know who isn't gone? The both tight ends.
That's a thought. I think my first immediate thought thinks about coverage for this team, which is why a Malachi Starks, I think, would be a home run pick here. Ben Morrison would be the other guy I'm looking at. This team so badly needs coverage help. But I do get what you're getting at.
And the Morrison injury, top 15.
Yeah, it would be tight.
Whereas you'd
really be betting on him. I'll give you that.
And also, if you're Indianapolis, then you gotta figure out whether or not Anthony Richardson's the guy.
True, and they have a good stable of weapons, but not quite at tight end. And
yeah.
I'll tell you what, then it comes down to, well, there's 2 guys.
Yeah.
And we start thinking about which one. Now, I'm going to make a case here. I think it would be Tyler Warren for this team. I think in Shane Steichen's offense, with all of the RPOs they want to run, and this is another team that stresses yards after catch and making things happen right around the line of scrimmage and then seeing where our athletes can go with the ball, I think Tyler Warren in an RPO-heavy scheme like this would actually be a better fit than Loveland. Loveland, a bit more traditional in the drop-back game. There's a ton of teams that are going to love him. The Colts might.
He's like a slot tight end, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, and he can play inline too. He's a little more classic. Warren's got that just little extra dimension with the ball in his hands, where it doesn't matter where you get him the football. You can even snap it to him and have him.
I think Warren is more of an inline tight end than Loveland is. So and also they have Josh Downs who plays a lot in the slot too. So I like the fit with Warren. I agree with you. I think for Shane Steichen, like an inline tight end.
I think for Shane Steichen's offense, because he can flex off the ball too and do all those things. I think what Warren can do after the catch, probably even a little bit better than Loveland, I think brings an immense amount of value to it, not just talent-wise to this Colts team, but to Shane Steichen's scheme. It's the same reason why if he didn't go 1 or 2 spots ahead of him, I would have been very curious to see if they took Brock Bowers last year, because I thought the same thing with Bowers last year. I go, there may not have been a better scheme fit for Bowers than the Colts, and he just didn't get there. I wonder if I think Warren would be the same thing this year.
Yep. All right, let's do it. Tyler Warren, the tight end from Penn State, going to Indianapolis there at number 14 overall. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Yep, I was hoping he'd be there. Xavier Watts.
Oh, yeah, run it in.
Yeah. There's a perfect.
Two reasons. Although Gus Bradley, I think, just got fired, right?
I think so.
I believe Gus Bradley. I think they fired Gus Bradley.
I think yes.
So we're going to find a new defense. So there would have been a scheme fit even with Bradley because they run more cover 3 than any team in the league. But either way, Watts is a ball hawk. This is exactly what I mean. The Colts, anything that can help them in coverage, anything. They're a mess in the secondary. The pass rush was also not great this year, but the theme is it's way too easy to throw the football on this team. It gets a little harder when you have a ball hawk like Xavier Watts back there. We've seen that with Notre Dame the last couple of years. Which trophy was it that he won last year?
Nagurski.
I can't remember all of them sometimes. I think it was 7 interceptions last year.
He had 6 this year.
6 this year in primetime games.
At least 6. He's still playing. So.
Still playing. And well, you better hope he doesn't pick off any more this week.
As a Penn State fan, I hope he does not have any more.
But no, Watts, as good a single high ball hawk, especially as there is. Notre Dame runs a boatload of cover 1 with him, the center fielder back there. I think this would be a home run pick, I think, if the Colts got Xavier Watts here at, what is this, 45? Yeah, absolutely.
And how about this? The Colts taking Tyler Warren in the first round, Xavier Watts in the second round. Those two are going to be matched up a lot.
Oh, so they're just watching the game this week.
Yeah, and those two right there.
Is watching Penn State, Notre Dame.
And they're going to be lined up a lot against each other in this one, too. So get a little preview of what the training camp's going to look like for Indianapolis.
What if one shreds the other?
Ooh, that could be tough.
A problem. Then you still take both.
Screw your future teammate over. Yeah.
See, that's why I don't overreact to one game. it's that exactly. You can't overreact to one game. But no, I think Watts would be a home run pick.
Absolutely.
I'm absolutely in on it.
Yep. Xavier Watts going to Indianapolis at 45 overall, and then at number 80 overall. Let's see here.
We already took a tight end. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Fannon's always fun.
Yeah, Cam Skadden was the number one guy there. Taylor's coming off a bad year, but they're obviously not going to move on.
It's the weirdest bad year ever, though, because on paper he ran for 1,400 yards.
Yeah,
but it was very volume heavy at the end.
Mm-hmm. And the offensive line was dominant in the run game.
And they are a dominant offensive line. I like Makuba.
Is there any linebacker?
I think I might lean corner, or I don't hate the idea. Tell me this.
I don't hate getting a running back behind Taylor either.
Scattaboo, or even I see R.J. Harvey there. I kind of like the idea for this team of a pass-catching back.
I'll go Scattaboo then.
And Scattaboo is low-key, for as big and bruising as he is, he's an elite pass. He's one of the elite pass catchers in this class. I actually think, because when you look at the backs behind them, right, they have, what is it? It's Trey Sermon, isn't it, next up on the list? And then Goodson. We don't really have any pass-catching backs in this, and Taylor's not the most natural pass catcher. I actually think Scattaboo, on top of the fact that you could put him in there and he'll run behind you. Cam Scattaboo, but running behind Quentin Nelson might be just the angriest pair of people I've ever seen.
Yeah.
First of all, so that'd be fun. But I think actually it really comes down to Scattaboo's receiving ability, and the fact that we can put him in on third downs. Harmon, I don't hate there either. Eli's circling Derek Harmon also. I think look, they do need some interior pass rush help, but we still have Buckner, and I think drafting all the guys off the edge they've drafted, they're looking to improve there. I do. I like the idea of a pass catching back.
And you got Jonathan Taylor under contract for 2 more years too. So after that, you could see Cam Scattaboo be the guy for.
And we don't necessarily then have to rely on Taylor for 30 carries.
Yes.
Or at times when their offense is most effective, he's getting at or close to 30 carries. I think we add another dimension. We've you know what we do with getting Warren and Scattaboo here. No matter what happens with Anthony Richardson. Now, if he's too injury prone, then so be it.
Yeah.
2 guys like this make his life a lot easier. And I know it still comes down to accuracy, A, health, and B, accuracy. But you get guys like Warren and Scattaboo who you can take those short throws and throws behind the line of scrimmage, and they can just capitalize because of their talent. That's not a bad way to go about it. Make his life a little bit easier. And if at that point, with Pittman, Pierce, Warren, Downs, Scattaboo, Taylor, if he can't get it done, and that O-line, then he can't get it done.
And Shane Steichen coaching him up, yeah.
You're making his life, and Shane Steichen, you're making his life as easy as possible. I think I would go, I'm in on Scattaboo here.
All right, let's do it. So Cam Scattaboo, final pick for the Colts in this 3-round mock draft. To recap, we took Tyler Warren, the tight end from Penn State, in the first round, Xavier Watts, the safety from Notre Dame, in the second round, Cam Scattaboo, the running back from Arizona State, in the third round. A lot of college football playoff right there for the Indianapolis Colts in that mock draft.
Good players win.
Yeah,
Good
exactly.
players win, absolutely. And those are some winning players right there.
Exactly. So let us know in the comments below what you thought of this Indianapolis Colts 3-round mock draft. We've got more mock drafts coming out very soon with one more in the AFC South. So stay tuned.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe the video. And if you don't have a PFF Plus subscription, you can get one to see all the premium stats that we talked about here on the show, plus the expert betting and fantasy advice over at subscribe.pff.com. The description is also right below, so if you are not a PFF Plus subscriber, you can become one today.